Hey there folks, how you doing today? Hope all is going well for you. It is really cold out here. I'm doing this out in the barn because there's a bunch of racket going on in the house, so there's no way you would be able to hear anything I was talking about if I were in there. So because it's cold, I'm going to hurry up, wrap this up, and get back inside. I think a total of 10 people saw the little video short that I put out this morning. I relaunched it to see if it would catch the algorithm. I don't know what the deal is. One video will catch it like wildfire, the next one won't, go figure. But regardless, this video is going to be an information video, not an entertainment video. I will try to get something fun on here in the next few days. Concerning that, I'm going to summarize what I'm talking about here in the next couple of minutes. And then for those that care to stick around, I will expound on it in greater detail. So for those of you that want the Reader's Digest condensed version of what's going on, suffice it to say, I have no intentions of taking this channel down or stopping the production of new content for this channel. With that in mind, I probably will not be posting much in the way of 2A content on this platform going forward. This is due to recent changes in the way that YouTube has been enforcing their community guideline standards. Simply put, I've had this channel on YouTube since 2007. I have been producing videos for this channel nearly that long. In more than 15 years of having this channel on YouTube, I've never received a warning or a channel strike due to the nature of the content until this past month, in which I received my first warning and my first channel strike back to back. I'm not the only one that has had this problem. Mr. Guns and Gear recently had it. The AK Local 4774 recently had this issue. There have been a few others that I've heard of that have also had issues with channel strikes and content moderation in recent days. Prior to receiving disciplinary action from YouTube, I had noticed several times where content would start off great and then get throttled to a non-existent level within just a few hours. Bottom line concerning this channel going forward, non-2A related content I will continue to publish on here, as well as I will probably post trailers or sneak peeks into stuff that we're working on another platform on here. But I am no longer going to be considering YouTube as my primary source or outlet for the production of 2A content. Once I have a suitable alternative in full swing, I will let everybody know via this platform, and hopefully I will get some of my subscribers from here will jump over. This has nothing to do with money. I'm not asking you to sign up for Patreon or something where you have to pay to watch my content. That's not it. This is simply looking for an avenue in which I can express myself creatively and not have to worry about every little thing I do leading to some kind of arbitrary infraction that's going to get my channel taken down. So that's the short answer. If you want to stick around for the long answer, I'll kind of stumble through it here for you. Understand this won't be an all-inclusive explanation, but it should give you a pretty good idea of what I'm dealing with. I have several videos on my YouTube channel that are not publicly viewable. Many of them are videos that I made over the past few years so that I could share them with friends and family. Quite a few of them featured content involving the children. For many years, this has never been an issue at all, period. A little over a month ago, I made a video involving one of the kids and a trip to the range. It was a private video. Had no intention of sharing it on here with you guys. It was simply my way of making a keepsake out of a memory that we had shared. Well, almost immediately after I uploaded the video, I received a warning from YouTube saying, your recently published content violates YouTube's community guidelines, terms of service. I appealed their warning. Immediately, my appeal was rejected with no further explanation. And they warned me that next time I did it, I would receive a strike on my channel. So, not only did I take that video down, but I also removed several other videos that I had in my private video collection on YouTube that were of similar content. A couple of weeks went by, there were no other issues that came up. Then all of a sudden, I received a notification that the video that I did on the Bull Armory SAS-2 ultralight 9mm pistol had been taken down and my channel had received a strike due to the marketing of prohibited items in channel content. Well, that video, which had already been on the platform for several months and had received several thousand views, was nothing more than a tabletop and range review of a pistol that was loaned to me for the purpose of making the review. Specifically in the little canned verbiage that they put in the channel strike, it appeared that they were indicating that I had put some avenue of procurement of said item in the video. Well, that just wasn't the case. There was no talk whatsoever about selling them. So I went back and I looked to see what their hang-up was on it, and because there was no dialogue with them, this was simply a canned statement given with the channel strike. I never had the opportunity to speak with an individual or anything else. Best I can tell is because I had a contact email address listed in the description of the video, they viewed that as a manner in which somebody could contact me to arrange a purchase of the item that was being described in the video. It's absolute nonsense. I have had my contact email address in the description of most of my videos for the past few years without any kind of issue. But in this particular instance, it triggered the right individual and they took it down. Unfortunately, the only way that I had that content available was through YouTube. I had deleted all of the backup data that I had concerning it, so I didn't have a way to salvage any of that content. So for the period of time that I was in YouTube jail, I started going back through my channel and removing content that I figured they would find offensive. Based on advisories given by other channels that have had similar issues, there were quite a few of the videos that I had that I figured, well, if they are picking the proverbial fly crap out of the pepper with this, you know, it's just a matter of time. If they want to take me out, all they have to do is go back through and watch some of these old videos. So I removed several of them from the platform. Some of them I was able to salvage the content, albeit at a reduced video quality, so upload to another platform is going to be, not that the video was of good quality to begin with, but it's going to be at a reduced quality, at least as far as what you see visually. I am looking into a couple of other avenues. Utreon is one of them, Rumble is the other. Neither of those platforms has the ease of use or the searchability or the user-friendly interface that YouTube has. And for that reason, putting the videos into that format is a little more difficult than it is in this format. I have had other individuals tell me similar things, that their content just doesn't get the views over there that it gets over here. Something that I want to explain that many of you may not be aware of, but since I've been doing this YouTube video thing, I have not made 1 red cent off of it. My channel here on YouTube is not monetized. Even if I had taken the effort and gone through all the red tape with my current employer to monetize this channel, most of the content that I produce probably wouldn't be eligible for monetization. That being said, I support myself in this endeavor. I do all my own stunts. The ammunition that I shoot here, the weapons that I shoot here, it's all stuff that comes out of pocket for me. By moving the videos over to this other platform, one of the major issues I have with video production, in addition to just the time and effort that it takes to do it, and I'm not making it up when I tell you that to make one video for y'all to watch on here is at least an all-day thing. Living out in the country where I do, I'm on a metered internet connection, and because of the limitations on accessibility to the internet that we have out here, it's going to take time for me to get all the content transferred over. I am working on it. So in the next few weeks, I will be transitioning the content that I have on YouTube over to Rumble, and probably to Utreon also. I haven't quite got there just yet. Be patient with me. I'll try to keep y'all updated on here as I move along. While I've always been proud to be a member of the YouTube community here, the recent assaults on, I call it an assault on the freedom of expression, the freedom of speech. Realistically, this is a private platform. It's their house. We're guests here. If it turns out to be beneficial transitioning to one of these other platforms, then probably somewhere down the line I will separate from YouTube. But until then,